Hello students, welcome back to the Crystal International Public School, Chapter 1, Standard 8, Subject Science, Crop Production and Management. We have seen in our last 6 videos, Part 6, 1 to Part 1 to Part 6, preparation of soil, sowing, adding manure and fertilizers, then irrigation and protection from weeds. Now in last videos, protection from weeds, we have seen half of the topic. So today I am going to cover protection from weeds, harvesting and if possible then storage. Okay, so let's start. Protection from weeds. What is weeds? That weeds are the plants, such type of plants that is undesirable. Undesirable plants has been grown nearby the crop, that is called weeds. And this is necessary to remove. Why do we need to remove it? Because it is harmful for the crop. As the weeds are gonna to grow, then what will happen? That whatever sunlight should be given to the crop, that sunlight will be gone to the weeds. Okay, minerals and nutrients, waters also will be gone to it. Okay, and it will grow rapidly. As it will be grown rapidly, then what will happen? This is harmful for the crop के लिए वो हार्मफुल होगा, क्योंकि उनको सनलाइट, crop को अच्छी तरह से सनलाइट नहीं मिलेगी, मिनरल्स वाटर्स जो है, न्यूट्रिएंट्स जो है वो उससे अच्छी तरह से नहीं मिलेंगे. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे लिखा है, इट इज गिवन ओवर हियर, the removal of weeds is called weeding. Weeding is necessary since weeds compete with the crop plants for water, nutrients, space and light. They affect the growth of the crop. Some weeds interfere even in harvesting and may be poisonous for the animals and human beings. So, farmers adopt many ways to remove weeds and control their growth. Tilling before sowing of crops helps in uprooting and killing of weeds, which may then dry up and get mixed with the soil. The best time for the removal of weeds is before they produce flowers and seeds. The manual removal includes physical removal of weeds by uprooting or cutting them close to the ground from time to time. This is done with the help of खुरपी or a seed drill is used to uproot weeds. Okay, इसमें क्या बोला गया है कि farmers has to cut or has to remove this weeds time to time. Okay, and best time is to remove weeds is before sowing the seeds. Okay, it means what? During preparation of soil, during plowing the soil. Okay, so during tilling, the farmers are taking care of the removing of weeds. ओके, तो फार्मर्स क्या करेंगे? वो केयर करेंगे कि वीड्स जो है वो ग्रो ना होए. तो उसका बेस्ट टाइम कौन सा है? बेस्ट टाइम है ड्यूरिंग टिलिंग. ओके. तो ये वीड्स को कंट्रोल करने के लिए, टू कंट्रोल द वीड्स, देयर इज वन केमिकल इज अवेलेबल इन द मार्केट फॉर द फार्मर, that is called weedicides. These are the chemicals by which, as farmers are spraying out over all the field, then what will happen? That these weeds will be removed. Okay, so this is called weedicides. And weedicides name is 2,4-D. And it is given over here that weeds are controlled by using certain chemicals called weedicides, that is 2,4-D. Okay, and these are sprayed in the fields to kill the weeds. They do not damage the crops. Crops को damage नहीं करते वो ये जो chemical है वो. And the weedicides are diluted with water to the extent required and sprayed in the fields with a sprayer. Okay, last time हमने देखा था कि weedicides क्या है कि उसमें water should be mixed with the weedicides. So what will happen that this chemical will absorb the water and mixed it well, and then after the farmer will spray it out all over the field. Okay, now next paragraph में ऐसा है कि this spray is harmful. This spray is harmful for the human being. फॉर द ह्यूमन बींग. तो फार्मर के लिए ये हार्मफुल हो गया. ठीक है. देन सो फार्मर शुड टेक केयर with this chemical. So they are covering their face and nose, covering their face and nose with a piece of cloth, with a piece of cloth. Okay, so it is written over here and the picture is given already. See, this farmer is spraying the weedicides and he has wear the piece of cloth and taking care of his health. Okay. So as already mentioned, the weedicides are sprayed during the vegetative growth of weeds before flowering and seed formation. Spraying of weedicides may affect the health of farmers, so they should use these chemicals very carefully. They should cover their nose and mouth with a piece of cloth during spraying of these chemicals. Just I told you. Now our next topic is harvesting. Next topic is harvesting. What is harvesting? What is harvesting? Harvesting is what? Harvesting of a crop is an important task. The cutting of crop after it is matured is called harvesting. See, cutting of crop after it is matured. Okay. For maturation of the crop, it takes 3 or 4 months. After 3 or 4 months, as they are mature means what? The grain of the weeds comes into the plants. Okay, grain of the weeds comes into the plants, grown into the plants. So this is called mature. Okay, and as they are matured, we have to cut it, and this cutting is from the root of the plants. Okay, बहुत ज़मीन में से उसको कट करना पड़ता है. And then after क्या होगा कि दिस whatever collection of this cutting crop is inserted into the machine, such type of machine in which that this machine is working as like that it asides the grain of wheat and collect the uh, and it is collecting the wasted plants. Okay, जो वेस्टेड थिंग्स है, जो सीड्स के सराउंडिंग उसको कवर किया गया है, वो वो उसको बाजू में रखेंगे. ठीक है, और ग्रेन्स ऑफ वीट्स ऑल्सो विल बी टेकन अवे असाइड. ओके, सो it is written over here that in harvesting crops are pulled out or cut close to the ground. It usually takes 3 to 4 months for cereal crop to mature. Harvesting in our country is either done manually by sickle or by a machine called harvester. This is called harvester. Harvester की मदद से जो हम ग्रेन को इकट्ठा करते हैं उसको क्या बोलते हैं? हार्वेस्टर. दिस इज कॉल्ड हार्वेस्टर. In the harvested crop, the grain seeds need to be separated. Grain seeds needs to be separated from the chaff, and this process is called threshing. This process is called threshing. Okay, and that machine is called combine. That machine is called combine. Is in fact a harvester as well as a thresher. So ये रहा हमारा harvester. So farmers with small holding of land do the separation of grain and chaff by winnowing. This is winnowing machine. Winnowing machine से भी उसको separate किया जाता है chaff and grain को. And you have already studied in 6th standard. Okay. So अब हमारा next topic है storage. What is storage? Okay. As we have collected the grain of wheat then it is in too much quantity of, okay, very large quantity, the farmer get the grain of wheat. So where do the farmer keep this much of quantity of grain of wheat? ओके, वो कहाँ रख सकते हैं? इतना सारा जो ग्रेन्स हमें मिला है, व्हीट्स हमें मिला है, तो वो कहाँ रखेंगे? उसके लिए स्टोरेज करना पड़ता है। as they don't store as they don't store this grain of wheat, then what will happen? It may get affected. ओके, ओके, तो वो डैमेज भी हो सकते हैं सीड्स, ओके, खराब हो जाते हैं सीड्स। सो इसलिए उसको अच्छी तरह से उसको स्टोरेज करना पड़ता है। सो दिस इज द स्टेप टू स्टोर, दिस इज द स्टेप टू स्टोर, हाउ टू स्टोर द wheat. Okay, so let's start. Storage of produce is an important task. If the harvested grains are to be kept for longer time, they should be safe for moisture, insects, rats, and microorganisms, just as told you. That if the harvested grains are to be kept for longer, they should be safe from moisture, insects, rats, and microorganisms. Harvested grains have more moisture. Harvested grains have more moisture. If freshly harvested grains are stored without drying, they may get spoiled or attacked by organisms, making them unfit for use or for germination. ओके, क्या बोला है मैंने? अभी बोला कि उसको नहीं रखेंगे हार्वेस्टेड, मशीन में जो जाएगा तो द सीड्स विल बी हॉट, seeds will become a hot, and as it is become a hot, then it gets moistured. मॉइस्चर होंगे, जो हार्वेस्टेड ग्रेन है वो मॉइस्चर होंगे। मॉइस्चर मीन्स व्हाट? दैट वेटेड होंगे, इतना भी उसको सनलाइट में उसको जो हॉट जो मिलती है उसको एनर्जी वो नहीं मिलेगी, तो उसका जो ग्रेन्स है वीट्स के वो हॉट होंगे, मॉइस्चर होंगे, ठीक है। एंड देन एज इट इज ग्रेन्स moistured grains is to be stored, then what happen? This is unsafe for the rats, microorganisms, insects. Okay, it may get increased into the wheat. Okay, so यहाँ कहा गया है कि harvested grains have more moisture. If freshly harvested grains are stored without drying, then they may get spoiled or attacked by organisms, making them unfit for use or for germination. Okay, so hence before storing them, the grains are properly dried in the sun to reduce the moisture in them. I just told you कि the grains are properly dried in the sunlight. Okay, and then after it will be stored. Moistured grain of wheat should not be stored because it may harmful, it may spoil by the organisms, microorganisms, insects, okay, fungi, there is also fungi. So the grains should be dried up in the sunlight. Okay, and this prevents the attack by insects, pests, bacteria and fungi. Just I told you, bacteria and fungi. पहेली क्या कह रही है कि आई सॉ माई मदर पुटिंग सम ड्राइड नीम्स लीव्स इन एन आयरन ड्रम कंटेनिंग व्हीट, आई वंडर व्हाई। ओके, हाँ, नीम लीव्स आपके मम्मी रखते होंगे वो व्हीट में, तो क्यों रखते हैं? क्योंकि दिस नीम लीव्स आर बिटर, दिस नीम लीव्स, द टेस्ट ऑफ नीम लीव्स आर बिटर। ओके, एंड फॉर दैट देर इज very less chance to grow the insects into it and microorganisms into it. ओके, सो इससे क्या होगा कि जो वीड्स है वो खराब नहीं होंगे, ठीक है, स्पॉइल नहीं होंगे। सो दिस इज द इमेज ऑफ स्टोरिंग silos for storage of grains, and this is also storage of grains in gunny bags in granaries. हाँ, granaries में रखते हैं ना, ये आप you must have seen this storage of grains in gunny bags. Gunny bags in a granaries. Farmers store grains in jute bags or metallic bins. However, large-scale storage of grains is done in silos and granaries to protect them from pests like rats and insects. Okay, dried neem leaves are used for storing food grains at home. For storing large quantities of grains in big godowns, specific chemical treatments are required to protect them from pests and microorganisms. Okay. घर पे हम क्या करते हैं, जो सूखा नीम लीव्स होते हैं वो उसको अंदर रखते हैं होल ईयर. ओके, फॉर होल ईयर. ओके, एंड देन लार्ज क्वांटिटी में जो स्टोर करना होता है तो वो लोग क्या करते हैं, दे आर यूजिंग सच टाइप ऑफ केमिकल्स बाय विच द माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स कैन नॉट बी क्रिएटेड. ओके, एंड प्रोटेक्ट देम फ्रॉम द पेस्ट्स एंड माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स. So after completing this step, okay, you have to complete this table. That food, milk, cow, buffalo, she goat, she camel. ओके, मिल्क एंड सोर्सेज. सोर्सेज कौन से हैं मिल्क के, ये आपको लिखना है. तो ऐसे ऐसे आपको फूड्स लिखने हैं और उसके सोर्सेज कौन से हैं, दैट यू हैव टू राइट. You must have seen that like plants, animals also provide us with different kinds of food. Many people living in the coastal areas consume fish as a major part of their diet. In the previous classes, you have learnt about the food that we obtain from plants. We have just seen that the process of crop production involves a number of steps like selection of seeds, sowing, etc. Similarly, animals reared at home or in farms have to be provided with proper food, shelter and care. When this is done on a large scale, it is called animal husbandry. Okay, see. यहाँ पे दिखाया गया है कि सोर्सेज कौन से है और कहाँ से मिलता है. सपोज मिल्क है तो कौन सा एनिमल में से हमें वी गेट फ्रॉम एनिमल्स. ओके, तो ऐसे ही ह्यूमन बींग्स आर ऑल्सो ईटिंग द फिशेस. यस और नो? यस. So human beings can be eat animal from animal and veg and non-veg. Okay. So यहाँ बोला गया है कि जो एनिमल्स है उसका अच्छे से केयर रखना, उसको शेल्टर देना, उसको अच्छे से केयर रखना. तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं, एनिमल हस्बेंडरी कहते हैं. एनिमल हस्बेंडरी. ओके. Fish is so good for health. We get cod liver oil from fish, which is rich in vitamin D. Okay, so here we have completed our chapter. We have completed our chapter over here with the last topic storage. With the last topic storage. So आपने क्या क्या सीखा? It is given over here. What you have learnt? In order to provide food to our growing population, we need to adopt certain agricultural practices. Same kind of plants cultivated at a place constitute a crop. In India, crops can be broadly categorized into two types based on seasons, Rabi and Kharif crops. I told you that what is Rabi crop, that is what is Kharif crop. Okay. It is necessary to prepare soil by tilling and leveling. Plows and levels are used for this purpose. प्लाव एंड लेवलिंग. ओके, प्रिपरेशन ऑफ सॉइल में हमने देखा ना कि किस कैसे उसको लेवलिंग करते हैं, कैसे by helping of which tools we are leveling the soil, leveling the soil and plowing the soil, tilling the soil. Okay, or why it is necessary to plow the soil, because microorganisms are going to be active, okay, into it, and it works as a friends of farmer, and it works as a loosen the soil. Okay, and then for loosening the soil, why do we need of it? That the water may get absorbed very easily into the soil, Okay, and roots can absorb this water very easily. Okay, and roots can take breathe also very easily. So that's why it is needed to plow. Then if the place, the farm is of dried up, then what do we have to do? Just watering all over the field, and then after start to plow. Okay, so this is one technique. Okay, and break the crumbs and clumps also, and then after leveling the farm. Okay, so this is the preparation of soil, and plow, hoe and cultivator. These are the tools by which we tilling the soil. It is necessary to prepare soil by ploughing and leveling. Plows and levelers are used for this purpose. Sowing of seeds at appropriate depths and distances gives good yield. Good variety of seeds are sown after selection of healthy seeds. Sowing is done by seed drill. अब मैंने बोला था कि सीड ड्रिल सीड्स कैसे कैसे लेने चाहिए, हाउ टू कलेक्ट द सीड्स, देन okay, you have to take a water into the beaker and just insert the seeds, and whatever seeds are floating all surface of the water, then you remove it, and then good quality and good quality of seeds and clean seeds you just take. Farmers are selected, and then after it is being sown, and there is also the tools by which you can sow the seeds, seed drill, by using the seed drill traditional tool also. Okay, the soil needs replenishment and enrichment through the use of organic manure and fertilizers. Use of chemical fertilizers has increased tremendously with the introduction of new crop varieties. ओके, तो एडिंग मैन्योर एंड फर्टिलाइजर्स में भी क्या होता है कि मैन्योर फर्टिलाइजर्स इज हार्मफुल मच देन मैन्योर. सो मैन्योर एंड फर्टिलाइजर्स आर मिक्सड विद वेल विद दिस with each other, and then after you just spread out or mixed with the soil with manure and fertilizers, and after in next season you can take farmers can take crop rotation, otherwise keep it as it is, that is fallow. Okay, so this is the one technique. Supply of water to crops at appropriate intervals is called irrigation. Irrigation हमने अभी देखा. Weeding involves removal of unwanted and uncultivated plants called weeds. Harvesting is the cutting of the mature crop manually or by machines. Separation of the grains from the chaff is called threshing. Proper storage of grains is necessary to protect them from pests and microorganisms. And food is also obtained from animals for which animals are reared. This is called animal husbandry. Okay, we have learned this much of. So please be guys, please be careful, and I hope that you all understand this chapter. Of course, we have taken too much time to finish this chapter because this chapter is very lengthy chapter. So please be cooperate, and if you don't understand, then you can write the questions in your notebook, and we will take one lecture, Zoom lecture, in which we will discuss your query. Okay, and exercise I have sent you the picture in which there are 9 questions has been written, and last question, that is self study. Self study means what? That today in part 7 our chapter is going to be finished. So you have to write this last question by yourself. By yourself. And I hope that you all have taken a screenshot. Okay. And in a work, okay, in an exam, in a test, I will ask you some questions from exercise only. From exercise only. Okay. So if you have any doubt, then you can ask me. and this is the revision. Let's do the revision. Let's do the revision. This is hoe. This is cultivator. This is plow. Traditional method. Seed drill. This is one activity. See, nothing is added. A, manure is added. B, fertilizers are added, and you can see the result in which cup there is more grown of the crop B. Of course, but fertilizer is harmful for next crop if you wanted to do. Okay, so fertilizer is should be used in a very less quantity, not that much of quantity. Okay, okay, this is the important for your exam. This is also important for exam. Please be understand and remember advantage of manure, difference between manure and fertilizers. This is irrigation. This is also important. Source of irrigation you have to remember. The technique is Rahat, then chain pump, then Dekli, then Rahat. This is moat. This is sprinkler system, and this is drip system. This is weedicides are spraying out. This is Khurpi, sickle. This is combine by which harvesting is possible and cutting of the crops by that machine that is called harvester. This is the storage in a iron, and this is the storage in a gunny bags. Okay, this much you have learned, and I hope that you don't have any query, and please be understand this chapter. And in my next video, apart from this, chapter 1 has part 1 to 7. So if you see the part 1 to 7 videos, you will understand very well. Okay, and next video I'm going to take chapter 2, and for chapter 2 I am also taking the name that part 1. Okay, so please don't be confused, okay. I hope that you all understand, and please be take care of your during corona, and wear a mask while we are going out of home. Take a healthy food for your immunity system, and if you required of your mobile number, then only then you take. Otherwise don't go deeply into the mobile. ओके, जितना ज़रूरत है उतना ही मोबाइल यूज़ करो, डीपली मत जाओ. अभी आपको लेक्चर देखना हो, देन यू कैन टेक द मोबाइल. ड्यूरिंग जूम लेक्चर यू कैन टेक द मोबाइल, बट आपका लेक्चर टाइम नहीं हो तो आप थोड़ा फ्री रहो, तो कुछ एक्टिविटी ऐसी करो विदाउट मोबाइल. डू जस्ट एक्टिविटी सच टाइप ऑफ दैट योर माइंड बी गोइंग टू बी स्मार्ट. ओके, अपनी स्मार्टनेस दिखाओ वहाँ पे. As you are getting free yourself, then don't use mobile, just do the some activities at your home. Okay, so I hope that you understand all the students, and thank you all for watching.